Hi everyone, in this tutorial video, I am going to walk you through how to get set up on Handshake as an on-campus employer, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the benefits of doing so. Right now, the student experience around on-campus employment and the office experience around on-campus employment could be better. Right now, offices have to let career services know if they're hiring. Students have to inquire who's hiring. Sometimes we don't always know who's hiring. And there's a lot of factors that go into it that can make the experience really confusing for students and stressful for them, and not the most efficient for employers. So to mitigate that, a career services wants to transition all of our offices on campus who want to hire a student worker into using Handshake. There are going to be so many benefits to doing this, and it's really not as complicated or as difficult as it might seem. So in this video, I'm gonna, like I said, show you how to do that and kind of walk you through that. One of the main reasons we want to switch everyone over into Handshake, one is so students can find jobs that are open and available on their own. Um, in today's world, students and job seekers in general do not walk around trying to figure out who's hiring and who's not in the community. Most of them are looking online. They're on their phones, they're on apps, they're looking for opportunities on the internet, and Handshake is a platform that we already have here at JCC that our students can use to find their on-campus jobs. This way, if they don't know to connect with a career services office, if they don't know we handle that, they certainly can still find opportunities and apply to opportunities on their own without having to make a connection with us first. Again, as I mentioned before, sometimes we're not even told that an office is hiring, and if we don't know, we can't help that student and we can't help the office. So this way, Handshake is going to empower all offices to kind of take this into their own hands and make sure that they are advertising the positions that are available to all students and own kind of the hiring process of that. Currently, any office who wants to hire a student has to go into Clear Company, the system that JCC uses. And you have to go into the student worker application and you will get a list of all of the applicants. During the last school year, we had over 200 students apply to work on campus. And as a busy office, it's just not practical for you to go into Clear Company, individually look at all 200 applicants to find out who said that they wanted to work in your office, who is eligible to work on your campus, if that student is work study eligible or not. It's just a lot of sifting through information that is very time consuming for you. So the benefit of Handshake is when you have your account and when you post your job, students will be able to read the job description. If they're interested in it and they want to apply to it, they will apply directly in Handshake. You will get an email notification from Handshake that tells you you have a new applicant, and you will only see the students who said that they want to work for your office. You will be able to clearly communicate if you can only hire work study eligible students or if you can hire work study or student assistant. So this way, again, it will eliminate you looking through applicants who maybe are not work study eligible, and that might be the only budget that you have is a work study budget. So again, it will make it a little bit quicker for you. You will also be able to manage your hiring needs completely on your own. As I said before, currently we send out a survey, we get those survey results, we have to communicate that with students and kind of manage that. We have to try to hunt down offices who haven't filled out the survey yet so we can know who is hiring and who is not. Now you are able to go into Handshake in a matter of seconds, you post your position. And then when you set your expiration date, you can set that to be whatever you would like. So typically employers will do about a month. You'll get an automatic email notification saying your job is about to expire. If you have hired somebody into your position, you simply let it expire. If you have not hired anyone into that position yet, you go in and you hit the repost button in about 2 seconds, and then it will list that job again until your next expiration date, and that will continue. So I know it's hard to kind of change processes that we have been doing for many years on college campus, but this is really going to make things a lot easier for both you, the office, and for the student and make it a better experience